Good afternoon from snowy, icy Denver, Colorado. Gonna tell you a quick story. Not far from here, out in what used to be a grassy field, I was taking a walk one evening and I was just looking at the stars. It was nice and cool. The street lights far away. It was just really nice looking. Grass is about yay high, and all of a sudden I see the grass starting to part. It's just parting, and I'm looking at it like, well, what's going on out there? And I hear rustling, and something's coming towards me. I I can I can't see anything, so there's nothing above the grass, but the grass is parting, and it's coming rocketing towards me. And I'm like, what is this? Is this, something harmless, small velociraptor? What's going on? And finally gets to the point, it's just coming towards me. I instinctively jump, and this baby bunny comes rocketing out of the grass and would have hit me if I hadn't have jumped. And of course, it goes running off in another direction. I'm feeling stupid because I've just gone to, red alert for over a baby bunny. But why am I telling you that story? Well, it was something new. I was uncomfortable. It was a new situation, and that's what brings about the fight or flight response. Something new, you're in danger possibly, and that's your brain's job, is to protect you. But when else could you encounter that? Let me give you an example. When I was first going after the promotion I just recently earned, this was a situation where it was new. I was learning something. It just seemed like it was stressful. So bringing about the same responses that a person would have if you're in danger. So fight or flight response. First time I turned tail and ran, essentially, didn't show any enthusiasm. That didn't go well. Second time, had the fight response, totally bombed the interview. I didn't prepare. I just said, hey, it's me. They're going to take me or leave me. I just pushed right on through, completely bombed that next round of interviews. But that's exactly what you have to watch out for. The fight or flight response that serves you so well if you're in danger or being attacked by something will sabotage your efforts to learn something new, go after that promotion, to even start a business. Let me give you a couple of examples. You're trying to go after that promotion like I was. You have the fight or flight response, and of course your brain is, oh, I'm going to fight. Punch. But you don't punch the interviewer, figuratively speaking. You just bomb the interview, and you won't even be sure what the heck happened. Maybe you'll have the flight response, which you'll turn tail and run, and the interviewer is going to say, well, he doesn't seem too enthusiastic. She doesn't seem too enthusiastic. Maybe they don't want the job. Maybe I should give it to someone else. Another example, you're starting your business and you're learning something new. You're trying to go out into the world, present your product or service, and fight or flight response because you're encountering resistance. You're just having to push through, learn something new. And that fight or flight response, if you fight, maybe you're not a good presenter. Maybe you just don't get your product and service out there in the way that you should. Or if you have the flight response, first time you encounter resistance or someone says, no man, your product sucks, I don't want it. And you're like, okay. And you give up and you let your business die. Or let's take another example. You're dating. A fight response might be, being overbearing. You care more about yourself. You're just so worried about projecting that great image that you're not really there listening to the person. You're just getting yourself out there. You don't really care about them. Or the flight response, where you're like, oh, please date me, please date me. And of course you're not going to get the date because you look like a pansy, and that's just not going to go well either. So how do you deal with that? When I was learning about this, again, if you try to change this, if you try to push forward with this and get through this, you're going to bomb, possibly. And I did the first couple times. First time I just gave up. Second time a position came up I wanted, I didn't prep. I was just like, my way or the highway. They're going to like me. I totally bombed the interview. But once I started learning about this, what I essentially had to do is tell my brain, shut up. Shut up, brain. Sit in the corner. And you might have to do that a few times. You might have to just learn about that response and just tell your brain to calm itself down and that you're not being attacked by a wild animal. And the first time I successfully did this, I was going nuts inside. I was just like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? But after I got through it, it's kind of like when I saw that bunny finally run into the clear. My brain went, oh, it's just a bunny. I'm fine. Same thing with that first interview. You know what? I'm not too bad. It's okay. I survived. Second round of interviews, all right, I was a little bit nervous, but I think I could do this. I can do this. I can push through this. By the third round of interviews, after a couple of times when my brain said, you know what? It's not harmful. This pressure isn't going to do anything damaging to me. Nothing bad is going to happen. By the third round of interviews, I was just like, you know what? Bring it. I'm going to bring everything I have to the table. I was more confident. I was more effective and ultimately earned the promotion. So that's what you need to do in life. Whether it's business, that new endeavor, you're learning that new skill, you're trying to meet new people, maybe you're trying to introduce yourself to that special someone. You've just got to tell your brain, sit down, shut up, this is not an emergency. And if you take time to recognize those instances and push through it the first few times, eventually your brain's going to calm down. You're not going to have that fight or flight response, which is going to sabotage you, and you're going to be more effective. You'll be more confident. You will ultimately persevere and succeed. So, yeah, just sit down, think about that, and again, it's all about recognizing what your brain's doing and telling it to shut up so that you can do your job, push after that new thing, and be awesome. So you all have a good afternoon. Stay warm out there, and I'll talk to you all again soon.